Hello, this is Mohammed Zahir, representing 360 Guerrilla Marketing, BYB or Be Your Own Brand, and Scholarship Dreams. This is a training video for a very nifty program that I'd like to share with you that allows you to create an electronic signature that's very representative of what it is that you want to bring to the world. It's a small landing page, as some might say, but it can serve to be a very good place for people to get to know you and to get quick access to the different social media sites that you have available. Let's get started. You're going to first go in and highlight that area up at top and simply type in its place ABOUT about.me. That'll bring you right to the About Me registration page. Put in my first name. I'm going to act as if I don't have one and start one all up again, just so that I can show you the process. And I'm going to use my Scholarship Dreams web address. I should say email address. I'm going to hit join for free. It brings me to this second page of registration where I put in my first and last name if it's not there. In this case it did capture it, and I create a password. In this particular case I'm going to create a simple password, and then the username that it's going to create for me is mzahir, is what they're suggesting. That'll work for now. You can put in anything you want here. In fact, let me go ahead and do that, and let's put in Mr. Zahir, Mr. Zahir. Okay, I'll go ahead and erase this page later, and then I'll simply hit create your page. It brings me to this page here, which starts me out as Mohammed Zahir. Okay, and they say first customize your page. It's easy and fun to design, and it actually is. You can read this information. It basically speaks about putting in your name and other vital information. But let's move on. It will then tell you that you have the opportunity to put in your social media pages and other material that you could find interesting. The benefits of doing that: it gives people a 360-degree view of who you are. Basically, it showcases you in a very short and quick manner. Let's get started. It already sets me up as Mohammed Zahir. They ask me to drag my page to where I want it to be, and let's say they'll start in the middle here. And that's just moving the page around using your mouse and placing it where you want it to be. I hit the word next. It says you can drag your background image too. Try it. On this particular case, there is no real background, so we'll just hit next. We'll bring in a background in a moment. And it indicates that you can click on the edit button, which is this button up in here, to update your page at any time. So, in this particular case, let's do the first thing that I like to do, which is to add a background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a picture, and I'm going to upload that picture from my computer. So I hit the upload from computer button, and as I do so, I can go to my pictures file and find a graphics that I think might work. So as we do that, I'm going to find something large like this. So a large picture comes in. It then is set up on my computer. Let me pull the screen up just a little bit for you, because on this screen it allows me to position a picture. Bring it up just a little bit more. Oops, I'm sorry. I wonder if you can see this line here. I'm going to bring this down to here. Okay. It allows me to center the picture, which is highlighted now. Put it to the left or put it to the right. Just depends on what I want to do. Or I could fit it to the window. Right? Or I can make it fill up the entire window, which is what I'm going to choose to do. So fill up the entire window works for me. Okay. Next thing I'm going to look to do is I'm going to put in some information about me. So I'm going to hit the bio section or biography section. The headliner here for me is Reach Your Potential. And of course you can write any tagline that you may have. Oops. Notice the drag and drop feature. So Reach Your Potential is here, and I'm going to say here, reach your potential through self-promotion. And then of course you can write anything that you want to write about yourself. And notice as I'm doing that, that is beginning to populate my actual screen over here. Okay. Next, indicate what part of the country or the world you're in. So I'll just say Atlanta. And indicate it's in Georgia. I'll leave work and education alone, although you could indicate something here that you work for, whatever company that might be. Let's say it's G-U-R-R-I-L-L-A and marketing, one of my brand names. And then my education is a PhD in life. And one of my tags might simply be branding. But you have an opportunity to put in as many tags as you want. You can indicate whether you want the tags to show on the page. While you're doing the typing, notice that on the left hand side that things are showing up in the Atlanta, Georgia area, 360 Guerrilla Marketing as being my work, and PhD in life shows up. Okay. I can, if I want to, also include a bio picture. Okay, so let's do that. Upload from computer. I'm going to go to my pictures, and I'm simply going to go to M. Zahir, and I'm going to be a little funny about it, and I'm going to use this picture, which is my gangster look picture. Okay. Again, you can have fun, and the other thing about it is that you have the opportunity to change this at any point in time to make it more for your liking, if you will, more in tune with what you want to actually project. But it's good to get it started and be easy with yourself on it. You can go back and change it any time. You have the ability to change some of the colors of the background for the page. For instance, this section here can change, and you'll notice a change on the page. In this particular case, you won't see a background change in the page because we're not using a color, we're actually using a photograph. But the bio box, you can make a change there in terms of what color. You can make it extremely vibrant. And I can change its hue and its intensity that way. I'll stick with something easy, a light gray, and give it the opportunity to go in a lot of different directions. I also have the ability to change my link colors. Right now it's a blue. Off of this background, blue may not be at a great color, so I'll use something that's a little bit lighter, and then it shows up a little bit better. Okay. We can then change our fonts, so that if you're looking at the fonts for your name, go bring the page up a little bit, bring this down a little bit. Actually, because let me get rid of this here. I'm going to actually move this to the side. It'll be better for us to view it that way. If I switch up on the size of the type, it automatically frames the box. So let me change that type, and changes the size of the box. Same thing for the headline, which in this particular case, it didn't come over, so I would go back here to bio, make sure my headline said exactly that. and then I go back over here to fonts, and my bio would appear there. Also speaks about the size of the type here. You can make it larger or smaller. Notice how the picture also changes its size in relationship to the type. Okay, and then the link size. Apps. Let's see what we can do in terms of adding applications to our new profile page. Click on Add an App. When you do that, a group of apps become available to include Facebook personal page, Twitter, Facebook business page or fan page, LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Tumblr. These are some of the more popular social media centers or conversation centers, if you will, relationship building centers. I would advise that you probably use 2 or 3 of these, and not put very many on your screen or on your profile so that you don't confuse people. However, use as many as are necessary for you to get your message across. In addition to these 6 apps, there are 2 more pages of apps to include these here. Flickr being, and Vimeo and YouTube being some of the more popular ones, and of course Foursquare. And then this group here. Use whatever you find beneficial to tell your story. Okay? Now, when you can't find an app that'll actually give you what you need in terms of presence, you can always go to the link section and add a link as indicated here in this section. I've already added the link Pinterest here by simply putting my Pinterest name right after Pinterest.com and hitting the add button. But in addition to Pinterest, you can put a YouTube station or channel here, a Vimeo station or channel, a blog if you will, or even a music file. That pretty much completes the adding of apps and links. One other thing that you will want to do is go into the contact section and add information about how people can contact you. Your phone number would be good there, the fact that you're in the United States, an address if you have a physical location, or a city and state. And you might want to click this button here that says Show Contact Info on your page. That allows this button over here to the left to then be active, such when you click on it, it simply states your telephone number, your location, and the fact that you are in the United States. Okay. That's all for the contact page. And on the promote page, it's a page that actually just gives you some more information about how to use about.me, whether it be in your Gmail account or your Yahoo account. So this is a good thing to take a look at. That completes my training for the about.me application, if you will, or landing page. Let me show you an example of a page we did for one of my clients. This is the page for Sean Cade from S. Cade Associates. Sean is a realtor in the greater Atlanta area, and she does commercial property as well as residential property. This is an About Me page that was constructed, customized for her and her needs. Notice that at the top of the page it has her logo, which is Let's Make It Happen. Actually, really, I should call it her tag, Let's Make It Happen. Then underneath that you'll see buttons for email and for liking the page. She then has a description along with her picture. Then we move down toward the bottom and we see that we have her direct number there, which also is listed as a Google Voice number. Below that we have Twitter, Facebook, a follow me button, and then below that we have her website, which happens to be a WordPress website, as well as her Pinterest account. So this makes for a complete landing page / email signature for short. Cade. It has been working very well for her since she started using it in Gmail. Okay, thanks a lot. Hope that you enjoy this, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to call me. My number is 678-698-6608. Bye-bye now.